What's up, you guys? Good morning. It is Tuesday morning here. What's that, the 6th of February? We are in Wilmington, Illinois at the Petro truck stop. Let's watch this guy up here. I'm also worried if this ain't UPS guy. Oh, he's not even in his seat. Okay. Alright, so it is a little bit after 5:30 in the morning. Which way are you going? Okay, I guess he's waiting on me. Cool. Because it seems like it's starting to turn into a little bit of a cluster here with activity. Been nice and quiet night all night so far. I started my shift in Cuba, Missouri. Cuba is about a little over an hour drive west or southwest of St. Louis. So about 345-mile trip from there to our customer that we're on our way to now. From here it is about 22 miles. So I already ran about 320 plus of the miles. Now we're just going to run the final way there, make our delivery, and then head over to where our next shipper will be at, which we'll talk about at the end of the video. Alright, we're going to be getting on to I-55 northbound over here. You can see on my map where we're at, where our customer is, and where Chicago is. So our customer is going to be GEODIS or Red Bull in the city of Romeoville, Illinois. Now Romeoville, as you see there, is not too far out of Joliet. Really just north of Joliet. Or I know Mies likes to call it Joliet. I kind of like calling it that as a joke too. So hopefully won't have the kind of traffic problems that I would expect to have a little bit closer to Chicago. We'll see. Should be there not too long after 6 a.m. But now I won't be, I do expect that I'll run some high speed here for you guys. So it won't take like literally half an hour to get over there. At least I hope not. Yeah, it might take me like 30-40 minutes perhaps with the traffic lights and stuff when we're off the freeway, but do what I can to make sure it's not that long for you guys. Alright, it's a straight shot right up I-55 from here. Now the truck route I'm going to take, the route I'm going to take up there, when I first looked at it on the map, is the route I'm going to take is actually what Google suggested originally. But I did my homework first. I don't, just because Google says go that way doesn't mean that I'm going to go that way. So, a couple of things I did observe. One was that the customer, well, the streets that I will be taking there are a number of truck-related terminals in the area, which suggests that it's a truck legal route. Also, I ended up going on to Google Street View and traced the entire route from getting off of I-55 where I want to get off at, an exact route that that it suggested, to double check that there aren't any like truck restriction signs anywhere or anything else that might give me an indication that I shouldn't be on a particular road. And every road that Google suggested was definitely looking truck legal. Ultimately, we're going to end up taking 55 up to US 30. I believe that was exit 257. We just got on at 240 right there. I expect that'll be about 5 or 6 mile trip once we're off the freeway to get to the customer. There'll be another side street that goes east-west, just north of US 30 that we're going to use to get across. Old Dominion has a terminal on that street. Even when I was looking at the street view, I saw some, there were a couple times where I saw actual trucks actually using those same roads. So, and yeah, including one of them being an Old Dominion truck. So I am absolutely certain that the route I'm going to be taking is totally truck legal. All right, that said, let's see, we got, 14 miles to go to US 30. Oh, come on, you stupid thing. It's my adaptive cruise is picking up on my deer guard again and trying to slam on the brakes, or thinking it's going to, but I had to override it. Okay, so what we're gonna talk about now. So so first let's say where this load came from. It came from the Bobbert House / Red Bull facility in Waddell, Arizona, over on the northwest corner, northwest side of the Phoenix area. Yeah, you should have hopefully already seen that video. Speed limit 50. Yeah, you can eat shit if you think I'm gonna do 50 through here. It's like, I hope that's for that on-ramp, the off-ramp. I mean, my Google thing still suggested it's a 70 zone here, but it's 60 for trucks. That's why I'm doing about 60-ish. Anyway, yeah, no, I was going to take that load up straight up to I-40, either via Flagstaff or Holbrook. But, yeah, Flag was getting snowed on at the time when I picked up. Didn't want to deal with it. Ended up taking that load across I-10 instead over to Las Cruces. Took US 70 up from there all the way across to Roswell into Clovis. And then US 60 across basically from there over to Canyon, Texas, which is just south of Amarillo. And took I-27 up from Canyon up to Amarillo, got on 40 there. Took I-44 from Oklahoma City all the way up to St. Louis, and then got on 55 right there, right before crossing the Mississippi River. All right, that's what's going. That's where we came from now. I got a 7 a.m. appointment time, so and I'm hoping that this is my first time making a Red Bull delivery, so I'm hoping that I can check in there when I get there. Like, the usual within 1 hour of your appointment time that most customers are. We'll give it a try. We'll see how it happens, though. Worst they can do is tell me you can't check in until your appointment time or some crap. Who knows? All right. On another note. Something I do want to talk about is something I saw mentioned in a CDL Life article recently. Maybe if you guys follow that site, get their email updates or anything like that. There was an update, there was an article in one of the email digests I got from them about the FMCSA pushing forward on a rule that would allow CLP permit. Okay, CLP is a commercial learner permit for those of you guys who don't have a CDL. Basically, it's like a learner's permit for CDL drivers. Now, the headline is that they're going to allow CLP holders to drive the truck without a CDL holder in the passenger seat. That might sound scary. It might sound like this is screwed up. This is why we have so many problems. Like, no. That's not what, so there's more to it. I understand the concern that drivers are going to have with that. You guys might have heard that. You guys might have the same concerns that everyone else has. Just kind of throw somebody in the damn truck and leave them to their own devices pretty much. And there are valid reasons to have concern about that at face value. However, what's really going on here, this is nothing that hasn't already been going on for years with a lot of the mega carriers. Sierra England. Come on, guys. What is with this truck? Holy shit, man. What are you doing, like 40, 45? At best? That's dangerous. Alright, so yeah, Sierra England, I'm sure Werner, you know, several other companies have been doing this all along with, but with waivers. You know, they request and get granted waivers by FMCSA to allow their drivers to do this. Now, why would they allow their drivers to do this at all? Alright, so there's more to this again. And the issue here is a lot of times you get people who go to a CDL school in a state other than where they live. And when they go to CDL school, they take the test to get their CDL in the other state. Like, come on, give me space here. Just don't want to deal with this freaking lollygagging van. Alright, let's drop it down a little bit here. Alright, anyway, yeah, so example, like when I was with Sierra England, it was very common. You might get guys from, I don't know, we'll say Nebraska. Oh, come on, people. You freaking suck at life if I'm doing the speed I'm going and I'm still being held up by your ass. Get it moving. Alright, Interstate 80 coming up. We're right here in the Joliet area now. Anyway, though, okay, so these people who are in these positions to be able to do that are people who've already taken the CDL skills test by either through the DMV or an authorized, certified, whatever third party test proctor. And, you know, they've already gone through CDL school, whatever, and, you know, they have the paperwork, the documentation proving that they've taken completed passed the test, but they haven't made it to their home state yet, to where they go to their home state DMV, or if you're in Florida, the county tax collector, as they call them, or whatever applies for your particular state, to actually get their physical hard copy CDL in hand. They've done every other checkbox prior to that. All they have to do is just get to the DMV, turn in the paperwork that they have, and actually it's done electronically now, from my understanding, and you know, they just gotta go over there. I think, I don't know if there's a fee to pay, and just get their CDL. And now I got my CDL in California, and I live in California, so I'm kind of a little oblivious to how things go on the inside there, DMV offices outside the state that it was issued from, or you know, where you test outside. But yeah, that's all it really boils down to. And then nowadays, what was it? Was it last year or 2022 or something like that? They had rolled out this program called Entry Level Driver Training, ELDT. That's a FMCSA mandated thing as well. Now when people go through, they have to go through an approved CDL school, and then the CDL school has to go through a certain curriculum. The driver has to be taught all these different things, to where they, which suppose, I don't know how much is involved there that is in excess to what I got taught in CDL school myself, but there's something to it. Maybe you guys who went through that program can maybe kind of sum up what your experiences were with CDL schools like that. Particularly if you got your CDL through a mega carrier. Yeah, because it's a little bit different if you got your CDL through like a community college program, or you know, something along that line. You know, where they actually take longer. So Yeah, you guys let me know what your experiences are with that, if you've been through the ELDT program. And, you know, what did you feel like you did or did not learn, or needed to still learn after you got through it, through that whole process? All right, I'm going to go ahead and quiet down for the rest of this. You know, so you know my piece on that one. I'm okay with this policy change here. Actually, it's like I say, it's nothing new. It's just a matter of, are the carriers, well, not so much, yeah, do the carriers have an adequate quality control process in place to ensure that the trainers are actually training the trainees the way they're supposed to be training them? Because you know, for years that's been the big problem there. It's, you know, it's really hit and miss with the trainers. No matter how much or how little experience they have, a lot of them will just treat the trainee like a mile mule. All they care about is having the truck moving. May not have the patience to teach them the stuff that they're supposed to be teaching them, or may not know how to, whatever. So yeah, and it really boils down to how good the carrier's quality control process is to verify that the trainers are actually doing their jobs, and to verify that the trainees are also putting in the effort. Because I can tell you from experience with my trainees that I had, you know, there were a number of them who really didn't belong in this truck in the first place. You know, and pretty much all of them who I thought didn't belong in the truck didn't even make it a year before they were done with the industry. But also, what did I say there? Yeah, but there's, you know, a number where it doesn't matter how much I attempt to teach them or get them to correct bad habits or whatever else, they just weren't going to get it, or they didn't care. And all they cared about was moving the truck, didn't really even want to learn how to back or whatever. I actually kicked one trainee off my truck because she refused to do any backings. She refused to let me work with her on the backings, and yeah, because she already had experience, but took had a 10-year hiatus or something. Anyway, yeah, so all right, that's enough on that. I'm gonna go ahead and high speed it. We're gonna be exiting in about 2.5 miles. Hopefully, I'll try not to run at too high a speed on the city streets, so you guys can somewhat easily follow from I-55 all the way to the customer what things are like. All right. Alright guys, we are heading northbound on Weber Street, I think it's called, and we are just under a mile away from Renwick Road, which is the street that our customer is technically on. Kind of a weird setup there. When we get up here on a Renwick, because I only know this because when I scouted it on the street view, there's another street that we're going to turn north on from Renwick, but it looks more like a driveway kind of thing. It almost looks like it goes into someone's private property, but it's so there's going to be like a brand new warehouse on the right side, like white and gray or whatever building on the right side, and right behind it will be another one just like it. That second one back there will be where my address goes to. Straight, yeah, okay. Want to make sure this wasn't going to be right only or something. This light right here coming up here where the Shell station is will be Renwick. What is this thing here? Kamyab Mart. What? Meat and grocery? So I've got Shell here. The Romeoville sign here. Thornton's right here on the left. Toyota dealer. If you go to the, if you pass the Toyota dealer, you've gone too far. Alright, let me get over to the left lane because I'm expecting a left turn. 45 zone through here. Now it's kind of weird. We're in standard time still, and at this hour we still don't have even a hint of sunlight yet. I see light up around, but I think it's city lights more than anything. I don't see any evidence that we're about to. Oh, it's a Wayfair. Yeah, Wayfair. They do furniture, if I remember right. They got a facility right here. All right. Not this light, but the next one up is where we're going to turn. This is Pinnacle Drive. Alright, I don't even really know anything else about this customer because actually they don't even have a Google pin for anything on that building. At least not that I was able to find. Ooh, you were playing with fire there. Oh, good. At least I made it through, but I was a little on the risk. See, it's kind of like this island right here almost makes you think it's like a driveway for this lot right here. But in reality, if you just keep coming back here behind on the up this lane right here, there's alley or whatever you want to call it. Past this building here, the next building on the right will be there'll be a little side street there we can turn onto, and that'll get us access to GEODIS. Get zoomed in here. Oh, they actually do have a pin there now. Yeah, when I was trying to search, I couldn't find it. I see a JCT parked on the street over here. I have no idea if I can just go straight into the lot or if I need to park on the street and walk my bills in or something. Let's see. Small road here now. It might not even open until later. It's, I don't know, we'll find out. Who we got here? What's up?
Found it?
Yeah, no problem at all. Do they open now or not till 7?
They don't open it to 7.
Oh, okay.
There's no guard check here.
All right. Have you...
900 up there, but they're using West Kindred, and 900 takes you to this truck stop that's a really little trucking company. They got like a driveway like this. I put in a message: do not turn down this customer's driveway.
No, I put in
a gate at the end.
I put in 900 West Renwick, and it took me right to this building.
I put it in. It took me to them.
Are you using
using the Randy McNally GPS?
Oh, I don't use GPS. I just have a Google Map pin.
Yeah, I had to use Google Map on it, but they're only using that temporary. The street here hasn't been named yet. That street hasn't been named yet.
I was noticing that, yeah, because
when they said when it gets full, they'll have this street will have a name, and the address will be off of this name of the street.
You know, when I was doing my scouting, I couldn't even find a pin for it, like a Google pin, like a POI pin for it.
Yeah, it's it's new.
Yeah, and I could see from
that right over there used to be the Romeoville Municipal Airport. Now it's the Lewis University Airport. It's an aviation school there. So it used to be the county's, Romeoville County's airport. They closed it. The university took over, and the university, so all this used to be part of the airport.
Oh.
The university sold all this part so they can pay for the runway and everything. And
I assume
they said these buildings are not even a year old.
Assume there's a way for me to get turned around up here?
No.
No.
The driveway right there, you got to go in and then flip around, come out, but then you got flip around and everything. But there's nowhere to park because that street there is their driveway.
All right. I don't know if it comes down to it.
I got here about 5:30 because I never been here. So when I put in, it's like right here, and then off to my left is a fucking golf course.
I could have gotten here at that time, but I ended up stopping at the Petro over in Wilmington to burn off.
Wilmington?
Yeah.
That's where I'm heading after I get unloaded.
Oh.
I left the yard. I drove from the yard straight here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's
10.5 hour drive to get here.
There's a Sprinter van trying to come through. Alright, let's see if I can... Yeah, I'll go ahead and come up here, maybe behind this other truck up here, and we'll wait till 7 o'clock when we can get checked in. Yeah, there's room up here to park behind, in between this bobtail and the other guy. Yeah, so I was at the mothership, the JCT mothership this weekend. I've been running on recaps, and I had just enough to, I had enough to get to Cuba, Missouri, and that was about it. In fact, I got to Cuba with less than 5 minutes left on my 70. And, let's see, ended up, yeah, I had to wait until my recaps came back last night before I could get over here. I know he picked his load up to the same place I picked mine up from in Waddell. Alright, anyway, yeah, I'm interested in trying to keep this short. I'm going to go ahead and we'll just kind of, yeah, we'll have some more for you when we're docking in. Alright guys, it's almost 7. I'm going to go ahead and make my way into the lot there. Get set up here. So I guess there's nowhere we can really turn over into here, so we'll just back straight into their, back up to where their driveway is at. Let me try to get my trailer angled where I can move it away from this guy here. Oh, don't, now this guy just complicated things. The guy with the yellow truck back there. I don't know what he's up to there. Okay, he just got back in his truck. Now he's going to complicate me getting into the yard and into their lot, because I don't know what he's up to now. Alright, he's going in the lot now. Okay, good. Oh my God, man, this other JCT driver here, I hate to talk shit, but man, that guy is full of shit. The amount of crap coming out of his mouth is astounding. He actually expects me to believe every damn bit of it. Oh, what's this guy doing now? Is he just at the wrong place or something? I don't know. Yeah, these guys, people all show up at 7 a.m. or so. I don't want to have to back into here and then have to do it against a bunch of people crossing my path to get in the line. So, more reason I want to come up here. So it turns out there's a personnel door right by where the other JCT driver is parked. That's where we're going to check in at. Alright, we'll get... Alright, now I guess we'll just... Yeah, now we'll have some more footage for you when we check in, when we're ready to dock in. Alright guys, we are checked in. Back it in now. We're going to be docking into door 13, which is behind us. They want you to dock in with your doors closed and sealed. They'll open the doors from inside the building and break the seal too and all that. So, alright. I don't know if I'll be able to maneuver to the door quite like a 1-2 with all these other trucks nearby. I'm pretty sure 13's closer by than what my trailer is going to go for. I'm not that far off. Actually pretty close. Yeah, I'm pretty close. I'm going to be a little bit off toward the blind side, but... yeah. Alright, so there aren't any lines there, so it's a little bit hard to tell how close I am to being right on the money, but it looks like we're good there. Might be just a hair off. Let me do it just a little bit more to the right. Alright, so they're going to want your trailer license plate number and your trailer number. Same with the tractor. Got a confirmation number, which was a 4500 number for me. And what else? Oh, yeah, it's the airbags on this trailer. Alright, so yeah, that's about it. We'll have some more. We'll finish this up here on when we're docking out. Alright guys, we are done unloading. That was pretty quick actually. It's barely 8 o'clock. Alright. Yeah, or something, or no? It's yeah, we're clear of his nose. Okay, I thought he was pulling away or something, but all right. Anyway, yeah, pretty quick and easy. I did not have to go inside at all. Just I did. It's kind of weird. They cut the seal from inside, but then they need you to pull away from the door for briefly to open your trailer doors before you actually dock in. I don't know why they do it that way, but they do. So be it. And then they put a glad hand lock on and wheel chock in place. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's really not far off from what you might expect anywhere else as far as that. It's just removing the seal from inside the building. No, it's the weird part. For a dock door where they actually dock you in with the doors open, at least. Otherwise it was quick. I have no complaints at all about the experience here. So considering that, as much as I don't like doing Red Bull loads because of some of the fuddy-duddy stuff that goes on, I wouldn't have any problem with going back to this place. As long as the shipper has a dropping hook ready to go before I even get there, I'll consider it. But other particular customers in the Red Bull chain probably will not want to deal with, regardless. So, alright, anyway, where are we going to next? Once I can make this turn out, we'll tell you. Alright, yeah, we're cleared there. Okay, so we got to reload. We pre-planned yesterday. Be picking up tonight at 10 o'clock or 2200 at one of the Americold facilities in Belvidere, Illinois. Belvidere is about a little over an hour drive west of here. We do a lot of pickups there. They always go to Walmart DCs. We'll talk about that one when we do the pickup, where exactly that one is going to. But yeah, that's what's going on next. It's only 8 o'clock here, so I can be over there. Well, actually, I'm going to go get my trailer washed out in Rochelle at the Blue Beacon first. Then probably hang out over there across the street at the Petro for... I'll do a full 10-hour break there. And then I'll run over to Americold to pick my load up. Now, I did mention one of the facilities. I don't know which facility I'm going to yet. I will soon. Okay, so Weber, I should be able to take straight up to I-55. I'm going to take 55 up to 355. Have a little bit of a traffic delay there to deal with, it looks like. Actually, I might be able to... There's a state route over there I might be able to use as well. Okay, so... yeah, I don't have the map recording for you guys right now, but yeah, we're going to go north here on Weber. That'll get us to I-55. Yeah, then I go north on 55 towards Chicago, and there are some delays there on 355. It doesn't look overly bad. It's a little slow, but there's one little spot over by the IKEA store up there, it looks like, in Woodridge, that has some delay. Has stop and go, but it's not. It doesn't look like it's very long. The rest of it's yellow, which means it's moving a little slow, but it's at least moving. And then once I'm going to get on I-88 westbound from there, and it's green all the way across pretty much from there, going out to Rochelle. So I can get my washout done there and all that, and then it's about a 20-mile drive, if I recall, from the truck stops in Rochelle over to the shipper. And all right, so in Belvidere they have two facilities that I know of. One of them's a frozen facility and one's a chilled facility. Again, I don't know which one I'm going to yet. When I get my load info in, I'll know more. And we'll talk more about that one when it's time to do that video anyway. So that's what's going on. I'll go ahead and end this one today. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch again. Hope you guys enjoyed. And all right, you have a great day. We'll see you guys in Belvedere. See ya.